Okay, here's a quick test of the road train pack. I just bought the heavy-duty triaxle blue cab with a large engine. This one happens to have chrome and the other attributes on the front. I bought an A and a B tanker. I trimmed them also in blue. I would recommend going with the selection in the shop. For this, I would recommend two-tone and fill decals. And that way the color will show up, whatever color you've chosen, and whatever commodity happens to be inside. So that's that. Now, what I'm going to do, because it's just a little bit steep to ask this thing to also drive into the pond, is I'm actually going to drop the back trailer here. And I'm going to see if I can autofill with just this one, or not autofill, but at least get it to recognize that the pond is there, and see if we can get free water from the pond. Let's see if we can back this thing in to the water without dropping the entire chassis. And look at that. We can refill. Lovely. Look at that. Water transport. Yay. Okay, so they are capable of it. Whether we will actually choose to use that or not, I don't know. I'm going to actually stop the water fill here at 14 just for fun. Woo, you see that back end slide out of there? You could lose it in the pond. So, you know, whether we use that or not is going to be an interesting choice. I'm going to leave the B here for just a minute. I'll run down to the orchard because I'm really curious. See if it will feed the orchards. Nice little water droplets on the back of the tank there, so you can even just walk up behind it, see what's in it. I must have tested dropping something before. Urge. Start unloading water. Roop. Yes, it does. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so that was just a quick test of this. I don't have any cows. There's no milk to refill. It would be fun to try fuel. It doesn't want to get fuel from here, even though it's empty. And even though it's showing the refueling. Well, okay, let's go see if we can buy water. Because if we can't buy water, then that probably makes these not usable for the purpose of the orchards. Refill road train. Yeah, so you know what? It would be worth getting a road train pack simply for the orchards if we do nothing else. Now, before this gets too heavy, since this thing is geared very low, I'm going to go up and grab the B and make sure that the B also refills. Okay, did I mention that I really love the low gearing of this semi? It is awesome. Although it doesn't really improve my backing capabilities, but I do love the low gearing. For one thing, when you let off the accelerator, it does not coast forever and a day. Alright, this is probably futile. Oops! Smash. This is probably futile, but I'm going to try this one more time. Yes, and give me the loading indication because I'm probably not close enough. So apparently we have to stick with the Garrett fuel tanker, and not that that's a big issue. Because the main purpose of the road train extension is for the cattle and for water. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay, keep it short. Proceed. Did I mention that I love the low gearing of this particular package of the semi? Kind of grinds out a little bit more, but the thing I really like about it is when you let off the accelerator, it does not let the momentum coast forever and ever and ever. Now that's both good and bad, because you can, depending on what you're up to, if you're just going for a sip of water or something, and you need to take your hand off and you're not in cruise control. With the old semis, they would cruise for a long time. However, if you took your hand off because you had to do something else to tab out to another window or something, you would come back and find that your semi had traveled a country mile on this particular flat map. And it was rather embarrassing where it would end up from time to time. So there we go there. And poof, the back one is empty because the logo went away. Okay, so we're going to back up and see if we can get that front trigger point come up. Okay, now it's not, so I'm going to hit G, and there it is, start unloading water. So unlike, say, a double green tipper, here you have to select the tanker in the lower right-hand HUD as to which one you want to empty, and there we go. If you really wanted to be bold about this, you could actually hook up another A and do a triple train of this. Of course, that would probably ever prevent you from getting free water, but that's okay. You could make quick trips and a lot of trips to and from the water tank. Okay, that should be sufficient for this review. Talk to you guys later.